It is. It is. It takes time, you
Almost,
know.
almost.
It takes time to master trading. Not to master a strategy, but to actually understand the flow of the market and to understand how it works. It actually takes a lot of time. You know, how you go to university and you spend 4 years, or the college you spend 4 years. Trading is the same way. You need to put in the work, and then over time you start to understand how candles form, what the market will do, like on a Wednesday, on a Friday. So you learn, but it really takes time. I mean, I read somewhere that to master forex you need 2 to 10 years,
Wow. Okay.
and I believe that's dependent on how much time you put in. So you see, the best I can do is give you a strategy, and then it's left to you to come up with something based on that strategy that works for you. Because everything I try to explain is mine. So I already understand what I see. I can't really explain everything. So you might have to come up with a few things yourself that will help you interpret the market. Because you need to know the market don't behave the same every day. Mondays are different. Wednesdays, a lot of movement. And then if the market picks a direction on Wednesday, probably won't change. So those minor things you need to observe. So that's why you need to practice and then study, backtest. And then when you make a mistake, you need to jot it down. Remember, I made this mistake, and then if it happens again, you'll be able to correct it. But so tell me, what's your major challenge right now?
The key zone. Like I'm not even able to spot it. Like sometimes it works, and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't think I got it right.
Okay. I
So I don't know how to like really draw those zones and know what I'm really doing sometimes.
okay.
Because I'm focused on Nasdaq and US 30, so I feel like it's a little bit difficult on there to master this Charlie strategy.
Okay. So okay, I haven't had it. Are you on the Facebook group for the US30 strategy?
No.
Okay, so I will send you the link after this call. You see a strategy that works very well for the US30 and Nasdaq. But let's just cover this. And I explained this the last time.
Because I don't use TradingView. I use MT4. I'm thinking maybe I can switch to TradingView.
No, I just use TradingView for analysis. Let me just start an MT4 here. We could use that.
Oh.
Yeah, we could use an MT4. I think that would be better. Okay, come up. No, it's basically the same thing. The reason why I use TradingView is because once I do my analysis for the day, I'll have it for the whole week. So I don't need to, I could do it on my system, and then the analysis will be saved on my phone. You get? So
Okay.
so I have it everywhere. As long as I log in my email, I'll see the same setup I did last month or 2 years ago and things like that.
Oh.
So but it's very easy. Let me just cover how to get those zones very fast on MT4. Okay, let's just start with AUD. We'll
Wait,
go to
let
your
me.
NASDAQ, of course. We do your NASDAQ, but it's basically the same thing. Don't worry, I'll go to your NASDAQ. Okay,
Okay.
so we use the 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, let's be okay. This is what I want to explain. Let's go to the monthly. Is Euro JPY charts. Okay. So this is the monthly, right? So we could see right here that the market has been on a upward momentum, right? This is the monthly actually, monthly time frame.
Okay.
So you can see where the market is heading to.
Alright.
So you see it still has a lot of potential to move up.
Okay.
So now from this point of view, we're having an uptrend to this point. So basically I know I'll be looking for buy. I go to my weekly. and then I check and I see the same thing. So you can see it's a upward
Because
momentum.
you see that on monthly and then you go on weekly to confirm.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't just check this. I try to see the trend. I could tell the trend has been a buy, and then I could also just go to, remember what I taught you guys. I could just go here. Remember daily FX.
Hmm.
Okay, so I could see the percentage of buyers to sellers on each pair. You watched the video, right?
I did.
Okay, so I look for, okay, I could say AEDSD hasn't loaded, but NZDSD, you could see I have 68% of people are selling and just 32 are buying. So I'll be going with the 32 because it's always better to go with the against the majority of traders. Okay, so I know NZDUSD is a buy for me just because
Right.
it's 32 and this is 68.
Okay. So we're going against the trend.
Yeah, we're going against the majority of traders, not the trend.
Oh, okay.
The trend is
Majority.
actually a buy,
Yeah, it is.
and everybody is selling because they always want to sell high. They always think they can catch the high, and then the market end up making new highs and then taking them out. So we want to join the buy, not the sell. So you see, like for Euro CHF, we have 75% are buying. I could see just 25% are selling. If you check that now, you notice Euro CHF have been selling. Okay, so you just look for the lowest number, and okay, you can see USD CHF buyers are 72%, and then sellers are what, 28%. So now this is not to say USD CHF is not going to buy. It will, but for me, the majority of the trend is still a sell. Okay, did you get that?
Yeah.
So I'll be looking for sell on this because everybody's buying. Okay, and I'll be looking for gold. I'll still be looking for sell because everybody's buying. But I just don't sell or just buy just because of this. I go back to my chart and I look for entries that works for me. Okay, so that's where the 15-minute comes in, and then all that. So I go back to the 15-minute, zoom out, and I covered where the range of a day is usually 100 pips, 150 at most, depending on the pair. You saw that video, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm just going to show you how I get the zone. So we just move back. So you can see this. You can see a buy, 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 buy.
Yeah.
I can see a sell in between this
Yeah.
buy. I'll
Yes.
take this. This is a very good zone. You see this candle here?
Hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I see it.
So
So
that's
you go
one.
to the previous day, right, to get one candle.
Yeah, not
Okay.
just one, depending on where I see the setup. So I could just go back, not just the previous day, like way back. So you could see this also.
Okay. So
Sell,
that's a
sell, buy.
so sell two can be a good setup.
Yeah. So this
Oh, okay.
works for me. I'll just fix it there and I will move backwards. You see this here. But I
Yeah.
think this works better than this. But I'll still
Mm.
take the two.
I
Okay.
hope you're recording this.
Yeah, I am. I am. I'll send it to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, don't worry. It's being recorded. Yeah, it is. So you could see this here again. So you can see how this spot was respected because of this, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So
Because of just that one red candle.
yeah, so this was well, I don't know what to call it, but people call it demand zone, supply zone. I don't know because I just found it works and I applied it. Because most of my strategy was developed by myself. It wasn't like I learned it somewhere. So most of the things I use I usually just study and then come up with them. But if you want to work with this right now, what I will advise is you just don't take the zones from this point. You go back, like zoom out, okay? Now I could say price is between here, right? So I could say price is here. This was the open of Friday, right? And I could take 50 pips up, let's say 100 pips up on Friday, okay? 100 pips up here, and then 100 pips down here, okay? So you see what I'll be considering for my zones will be this whole spot, just to trade this day.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll be looking for my zones between this, that was from this day, which was, I think, 30th of December, right? So I could just go back to white and I could say from 30th of December, which was here, I'll start looking for zones. So I could just take here.
Why are you looking at 30th of December?
Because it's right where 100 pips to this date. Because I'm trading, let's say I'm trading on Friday, right? This was last week Friday, and then I was trading for that day. This was the open of the day, right? The day open here, this candle here. Now I'll take 100 pips up from the open, which is 100 pips up, right?
Okay.
You know how to measure 100 pips. I'm 100 pips down. Now if I zoom out completely, I could tell that from here to here is 100 pips, right? So you can see I have candles here. Do you understand what I'm trying to do?
Yeah.
If I
So
have
we have
candles,
to be
yeah,
within that 100 pips.
yeah, 100 pips up, 100 pips down. But you could do it for the whole year. It doesn't matter. But just to make sure you do your analysis daily, so you just don't assume when you come to the market. You try to do it every day once you wake up, and then you could just. So I'm trying to see the zones, the demand zones between this level here. So if the market moves down to this point, I'll be looking for zones that are at this level, right? Do you get me? Do you get me?
I'm trying to get you.
Okay, let me just explain something here. Okay, let's just go to the 30th. Now I could go back to maybe January, it doesn't matter, right? The reason why I'm starting from 30th is because my range for that Friday is between here and up here. So these are the places I could see potential setup. Now, if the zone was, let me go back to 1 hour. If price was here, if today's price was here, right, I'll be looking at this point here, right? So I will be looking at, I wouldn't be looking at here. I'll be looking from here. You see where these candles are?
Right.
Those are where I'll be looking at for my zones, because price was here for today. But since price is here, between here and here, I'll be looking at this point. So you can see the only place I could see candles is here. You still don't get me, do you?
Yeah, I get you know.
Okay. So great. So that's why I'm starting from 30th of December, not because it's special. It just, you could do it anytime, but since that's where my prices are, I'll start there. So I will just zoom in and then look for those spots. Like I said, you could see this perfect here, right? This is another spot. Then, so you see how this went up, and when it came down here, you see? Did you see that?
Yeah.
So you see, it just bounced off here and then went up.
Yeah.
But It was because of this. So you see, I took this trade
Mm.
from here, but this was when it happened. It happened. I took it on the 30th, 31st, nothing, and then on the 4th, it came and hit, and then straight up. Okay, so I could take this also.
So what if you don't find any setup like that?
If I don't,
Hmm.
then I just don't trade it. But I just don't trade because there's a setup. I trade because of the momentum in the market. So I check everything. So I check this, and then I come back here. And I also covered using trading view also in the last video on using the scanner here. So you could go to scanner. This is just for me to find the trend and then know what people are doing. I'll go to Forex. If I'm trading crypto, I'll go to crypto. But I think there's only Forex and then stocks. So you can see sell, sell, buy, buy, strong buy. So if I was trading the UAE and the Hong Kong dollar, I'll be looking for buy.
Okay.
So, but I'm not doing all pairs. You could just go to major pairs and you can see AUD USD. We're looking for buy setup, right? Euro USD. It's a sell, but it's not a strong sell. So I focus more on strong sells.
So what if you don't find any strong sell or
And
strong buy?
I just don't trade. Or if I trade, I'll take lower risks.
Okay.
So that's just how I trade.
But it says strong buy, but I thought we were going against what people are doing.
Okay, this is not what people are doing. This is a scanner. Okay, this is not what exactly people are doing. Because, for example, you can see NZD USD. You see people are buying.
Right.
This is showing a buy, but for this is NZD USD, New Zealand dollar. But
Okay.
see what people are doing here. Sorry. If you go back to IG, you see people are selling, but it's a buy. Okay. Sentiment, and then you see what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Now, if you had markets.com, you see the same thing. There are a couple of brokers that give you what their traders are doing. So you can see most people are still selling,
Yeah, I see it.
but our scanner is still saying a buy. So we work with the scanner, not against the scanner, okay?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but we just work against the majority of traders.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
what if a lot of people were buying and the scanner still says buy? We still
well, I don't think a lot of the people have the information we have or the information I'm sharing with you. They just you know, all forex traders copy somebody that mentored them, and then it's almost the same strategy: support and resistance, follow the trend, and people don't actually know where, how, or how to find the trend. So, for example, if you didn't have this strategy at this point, of the market, you'll be saying this buy is too much, right? So you'll be looking to sell, right? But for me, I still feel this market is going to buy and it's going to come and take out this level again, because everybody is trying to sell the ADSD, but this kind of is saying buy. And then,
yeah.
and you need to understand this is a new month. And since it's still buying, you don't expect the market to just change direction. There's something they call quarterly changes. The market doesn't change trend. It changes every 4 months. So it might be from January to April, it will be a buy trend. Then from April to August, it will be a sell. but it doesn't change from January and changes between January and February. No, it doesn't. When the
Wow.
market picks a direction, it keeps going that way
Oh.
until everybody loses all their money before.
Oh my God. Like me. Oh my God.
So you don't try to just sell in a buy market. If you don't know how to get all this set up, just make sure you come to the scanners to know what you're trading. So
Oh my
you'll be able to
gosh.
trade this
So
pair.
this kind of is like very accurate.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So once you have this your scanner and you combine it with your market sentiment, you're
Hmm.
good.
Wow.
So all you have
I
to do
have
is
been.
to look for entries.
Okay.
So it's making sense, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, I'm happy you guys love this strategy. I just try to explain.
So far, it's been working for you, right?
Yeah, it has. I've been using it for like about a year and a half because I just developed this advanced strategy. It was the Us30 strategy, but I just developed this recently, and this is what I've been using. So I will send you the link so you get access to the Us30 strategy too. So you apply the same thing, but you can't find this setup for Nasdaq and the US30.
Mm.
But there's something you can do for Nasdaq. There's something
Okay.
you can do for Nasdaq. This is Nasdaq here. So what you want to do for Nasdaq is to go.
Did you set up this dotted lines yourself?
No, this is just the daily separator.
The opening. Yeah. Oh, how did you
They will
do
come.
that?
I could take that out. You could just come to properties, common,
Let me do
show
it.
serial separator, or remove it.
Oh,
Yeah.
show. Oh, that makes sense. You can leave it there. I'm gonna put it myself.
Oh, okay. So what you want to do for Nasdaq is just go type in Nasdaq
Okay.
100 news. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, this is Nasdaq on Nas. Okay. Yeah. So you could see the major news for Nasdaq. You could see the trend from this. So you go down and you'll be able to know what time news is coming for Nasdaq and all that.
Mm.
So just go to this website. It's taking a bit time. So you can see all the news expected. US stock, whatever up here.
Mm.
Okay. I'll send you a short video on the Nasdaq on how to use the news. I have a video for that. Not my video though, but I saw it on YouTube and I think it will help. And then I'll add you to the US30 strategy group, and that should help also. So you can see these are some of the top stocks on the Nasdaq, right? Apple, Netflix, Amazon, and Starbucks. So you can see 3 out of the 4 are negatives, right? Are you following?
Yeah.
So you can see Apple is down 1.7, 1.3%, Netflix 0.58, Amazon, and then only one is up. So these are the top stocks for the Nasdaq. So we could tell from this that the Nasdaq is going to be a sell. You get?
Okay.
So if you go to your NASDAQ P&L, you'll be looking to sell. And this was what happened on Friday. So you see, it was mainly sales. But you need to check that every day. So I'll send you a video on that. So I think that should help.
Okay.
You can apply the same levels here.
The reason why I like this one's, you can just get in and get out. And then if it's gonna go against you, oh my God, you're gonna lose all your money.
Yeah, and that's the problem because the Nasdaq is actually very risky, and then the reward is high, but the risk is also very high.
Yeah.
So if you don't have enough capital or you don't have a broker that allows you to trade with low equity, then I would say you should just stay away from it because it's really not. Well, I know people trade it and they make a lot of money, but you need to master it first before putting in your money. Okay, because with the Nasdaq, you could literally take $3,000 to $100,000 with one trade.
Yeah, but I lost over $40,000.
Wow. So you see, and that's the danger because once you're wrong, you're gonna lose all your money.
I'm just recovering from the loss. Oh my God.
Okay. Now I understand why you really want to get this. So what I would do for you is if you really want to continue trading the Nasdaq, I think
Mm-hmm.
we'll have another call. So I will show you how to trade it very well. And the US30. Okay. But
Yeah.
for now, I'll send you the group link to the Facebook group so you watch the US30 strategy. It works on NASDAQ too. And just like you said, you want to be in and out, and it's a 1 minute strategy. It works on the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minutes. So it should work for you and combined with the knowledge you have right now about market sentiment, this, and every other thing, you'll be able to know what direction to trade for the day. Okay?
Yeah.
So is there any other questions?
Um, so this strategy that you just showed me mainly works in on currency, right?
Yeah, it works on currencies. It works on the Nasdaq too, because you can find Nasdaq here. You can see Wall Street, and then there's US 500. But I can't find Nasdaq.
Yeah, that Wall Street is US
US
30.
30. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you
Yeah.
have this um
Can
yeah,
you just show me something on US 30 when you
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. If you had
okay.
this um so if you had markets.com, you could use the demo.
Okay, yeah, we don't have that here.
Okay,
They won't let us up.
okay. Maybe you could change your IP address and try to work it out.
Okay. Okay, I'll try to do that.
I mean, you just need a demo account, right? It's not like you're going to use it to trade.
Okay, I'll try it out.
Okay. So once it's up, let me show you something. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So once we have that, you could go to index, and this is the US30, right? Now, if you go on the key statistics, you see a lot of things there. Bearish, 52%, bullish, 47%, right?
Right.
So what are we doing here? We're looking for
Oh,
bullish,
bye.
but,
Mm-hmm.
but the difference is not that much. So I would say it will be a consolidating market because both buyers and sellers are almost the same. So I'll go on the profile. And then you could see this also. You could see the top companies have been losing, so I'll be selling. So you could just say how many red: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be looking to sell.
Okay.
So that's for the US30, and then this for NASDAQ. And this NASDAQ. Same thing. The difference is not that much, but profile, related instruments, you could see Netflix, and then it's also your sell. So you look for sell setup by tomorrow. So basically that's just how to find your direct.
Tomorrow for US30.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's still currently selling.
See currency. So you'll be looking for sell. So now all you have to do is to wait for a sell setup depending on the strategy. It doesn't matter what strategy you use, as long as you know you'll be looking for sells, and then there'll be pullbacks, right? So
Mm-hmm.
always wait for the pullback and then take a sell. So
How do you even know when there's pullbacks?
it's gonna be very sharp. A pullback is very sharp, like it goes up so fast. I think I'll make a video on how to recognize that, and then how it goes up really matters also. So let's say I have my zones. If I change this to lines, I could literally just say, okay, I have some levels here, right? So you see, you know what? I think if we're going to go deep into the US30, we need to fix another class, or maybe one more session by within the week. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So I will just send this video to you, and then you try and watch it, and then I'm sure it will help you.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know what you're doing for the week if you're focusing on the NASDAQ and the US30, right?
Um, I'm not even gonna trade this week. I had to recover. I was trading Bitcoin. Does this strategy work for Bitcoin?
Yeah, it does, but I don't know if you find the same information, but it does if you're
Yeah,
using
I'm trying
Binance.
to.
So
Yeah, but I mean, if I have to trade, I know I'm looking for a sell setup.
for Bitcoin, right?
No, for US30.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So
The-
people are selling, people are buying.
Yeah.
So does that mean I have to look for a sell setup?
No, there will be a sell, but I don't think it will be this month. It has to be a new month. What you need to
Oh,
understand is the market doesn't change direction in the middle of the month.
okay,
So it maybe if it's going to change direction, it will be a new month. So you
okay,
really have to consider the weekly candle, the monthly candle, and then daily. So, but for me, I don't think Bitcoin is going to sell this month. Even if it's going to sell, it might be next month or probably by April. But I don't really see it selling so fast. There might be a little sell here and there because if you go to the monthly here, right? I think I should read trading view. So you see, I had this on. You see, I had this set up from last 2 weeks. This is not Bitcoin. This is a different coin because I had this set up from here. See, it went to this point, came back, and went up. So BTC. No, finance. Sorry, I can't find it here. I think we'll have to just fix another class. Okay?
Okay.
Then I'll explain that. But I'll
Okay.
send you a short video on how to trade in NASDAQ also, and then add you to the Facebook group.
All right.
All right,
That'll be great.
just take out some time, practice, and then once you're sure, then you can jump back into the market. But while at it, make sure you don't give anybody your account to manage, okay?
Okay. All right.
Bye.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a lovely afternoon. It's
Thank you.
getting
You
here.
too.
I'm going to bed.
Okay. Have a good night.
All right, good night.